this.
All right.
Well, we are glad you are here. All right, you guys, this is Coach Christina. She is a busy mom of 2 and a successful business owner. She understands the challenges of maintaining a healthy lifestyle while juggling multiple priorities. Today, Christina will share essential tips on maximizing savings with smart food prep on a budget while embracing the Trim Healthy Mama lifestyle. Get ready to discover the art of nourishing your body without breaking the bank with Coach Christina. All right, take it away.
Great. Thank you, Sarah. So, hi, everyone. What a great event so far. I've been learning so much, and I've really enjoyed the whole day from all the different coaches. I am Christina from Healthy Blessed Family, like Sarah just mentioned, and I am here today to give you the best tips for living Trim Healthy Mama on a budget. So I live in the Pacific Northwest with my amazing and supportive husband, David, and our 2 wonderful girls, Gigi and Bella. I have been doing Trim Healthy Mama for a couple of years and have lost about 70 pounds so far, and I'm fairly new to coaching. With grocery prices continuing to rise, I know we are all looking for ways to still eat healthy and on plan, but also save money at the same time. So here are some of my favorite tips. Tip number 1, make your own barbecue sauce, ketchup, salad dressings, mayo, etc. They cost nearly pennies to make with simple ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry and in your refrigerator. If you don't have a Trim Healthy Mama cookbook or even a membership to the THM membership site, Pinterest is one of your best friends. You can find all kinds of ideas on Pinterest. And also on the Trim Healthy Mama group pages. If you just search what you're looking for, most of the time you can find it. A lot of these sauces and salad dressings are really quick to make up. You can make them up in less than 5 minutes. And you know exactly what's inside of them. And it can save you a lot of money. The Trim Healthy Mama ketchup is an excellent example, and you can find that recipe in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook on page 482. It basically is tomato paste and apple cider vinegar and some seasonings. Trust me, it is totally worth it, and it does save a lot of money. One of my favorite salad dressings, which there are lots to choose from on the membership site and also in the cookbooks, but one of my favorites came from the Trim Healthy Mama membership site, and it's a creamy Italian dressing. It is a fuel pull. It can go with my S fat meals or my E carb meals. So I love that. And all it is it has apple cider vinegar in it, has Greek yogurt, it has cottage cheese, and some other seasonings and things. And I can make it up in literally about 3 minutes, really quick and easy. And I have an excellent salad dressing. My second tip is to find meat on sale or clearance. If you go to the store early in the morning, usually 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, you can usually find great deals on meat that are in the clearance section in the meat department. This includes steaks, roast chicken, ground beef, all kinds of things that they need to discount because it needs to be prepped or something in your kitchen and put in the freezer. When meat goes on BOGO, which is buy one, get one free, just watch your weekly ads because that's some of the best times to buy meat. I usually, when they have a roast that goes on sale or steak, I will do it with the BOGO and buy extra, and I will cut it up and use it in fajitas or in stews or soups or whatever. I just label it Like I cut it up and label it so I know what it is when I want to go and make something. The bonus tip I have is if you can find things in bulk for a good price, then that is a great option. I love shopping at Costco, but one of my favorite places is a local place, and some states have it, some don't, but it's called Winco. I can purchase my spices and my seasonings, brown rice, quinoa, nutritional yeast, Axum gum, which can replace gluten, and many more things like nuts and seeds right there in the bulk area. And I'm paying per pound. So when I do my seasonings and my spices, I'm not buying a big pre-made thing already of the different ones. I'm only buying the things that I need, and I just fill up my small little jars that I have at home. So it costs between 5 cents and like 10 or 15 cents each time I fill it up, which is awesome. And then quinoa, I buy it by the pound and do a big bag and refill my container at home. Nutritional yeast is one of those things I pay for, like a small bag that you would use for the spices. I pay like $5 and it refills my container for a while. Nuts, we love getting nuts there because you can get whatever kind you want. Now you do have to watch the labels on a lot of their things to make sure that it's Trim Healthy Mama approved. Like I don't get my peanut powder through them for making Coach Canada's peanut butter. Buy that on Amazon because there are added sugars added to it. So if you have a Winco, or even Sprouts does this as well, I highly encourage you to go look in their bulk area. My tip number 3 is find a local produce co-op. I personally use bountifulbaskets.org, and they are in multiple states. So you can go on there usually on Monday or Tuesday and see what they have to offer. You automatically get a conventional basket, which mine is $21, which I get a lot of things in my conventional basket. And then I look to see what else they have, and it's usually seasonal. And so I order on Monday or Tuesday, and I pick up on Saturday morning. We love our Bountiful basket. We never know what's going to be in it. And yes, that means I have to be flexible and try new things, but it saves a lot of money on produce. And my kids are always excited to see what's in the produce basket that week. So with that, I do wait on my final order for my grocery order until I know what's in my basket. But I still have to buy more produce at Fred Meyer or Costco. But it does bring down the cost. So I do eat a lot of fresh vegetables and fruit every single week. I always prep my veggies and my fruit right after they come home. So I don't know about you, Mama, but if I don't, I am less likely to eat those fresh fruits and veggies and stay on plan. For me, I love that they're already prepped and I can grab them out of the fridge. Tip number 4 is when you bring home the lettuce and the greens from the store, take it out of the bags or the container it's in, or if it's fresh, wash it and dry it, but put it in a large gallon Ziploc bag that's lined with paper towel. It will save you a lot of money because if you don't, it goes brown really, really quickly. But in those paper toweled Ziploc bags, it keeps it fresh for a few weeks in your refrigerator. And so if you just label it with what kind of greens it is and the date, it really helps you a lot. Tip number 5, I eat seasonally. By eating seasonally, we save money because when it's out of season, it's being brought in from other countries and it's costing us more money. Although I do love to get berries all year long because that's one of my favorite field pool fruits. But It does help to eat the entire rainbow. The other thing is, I prep my meals by cutting up my onions and bell peppers, and I put the seasonings in snack pack. Put everything in a gallon Ziploc bag labeled with what it is, what needs to be added, and the date. So much easier to pull it down and be able to start dinner. A bonus tip, here's a great snack idea. You've seen those P3 snacks that are in the store that have preservatives and that are likely not on plan. We make our own P3 snacks. My husband loves this and make them for his lunches. And I also like to make them for an S snack for myself. I get the salami nuggets package at Winco, and it makes like 8 snacks because it's 8 servings. Put a cheese stick in there. I use a snack bag. So I do the salami nuggets, a cheese stick, and a 1/4 cup of any kind of nuts that you want to put in there. And that's a great S snack that you can throw in your purse and take with you in your THM go bag that Coach Linda was talking about. Also, you can make your own Lunchables. You can make grown-up Lunchables, and your kids can also make their Lunchables for school instead of buying the one that's already pre-made. So then that way you know exactly what's in it, and your kids can put their favorite fruit and vegetables and meat that they enjoy. And you can get the plastic square containers on Amazon for fairly cheap to reuse. My next tip is to use lemons and limes to flavor your water. I love the THM hydrates, and I admit I buy them because I don't like plain water. But if your money is tight, use lemons and limes and even oranges. You just don't want to squeeze the orange in there. You just want to put the slices in there. So I'll keep lemons and limes in mason-sized jars, and I'll cut them up during my prep time. And my kids know that they can go there and grab that to flavor their water, and they love it. My next tip is sippers are your friend. Love my sippers. It helps me get in my hydration daily and gives me a variety of things to drink. My favorite sippers that I enjoy are the iced vanilla fat burning tea from Term Healthy Table on page 456. That is my absolute favorite. And it was the first thing that I went to when I started Term Healthy Mama because I was addicted to sweet tea. Another favorite is the Hello Sipper, and you can find that in Trim Healthy Table on page 453. I also enjoy the Guiltless Raspberry Lemonade, which I found on the Trim Healthy Mama membership site, and the Butterfly Tea Sipper, which I just made my own. But if you Google, and I know that Coach Sarah has one, if you Google and just make it your own, it's one of my favorites. There's so many sippers out there. You just have to find which ones you enjoy the most. Another bonus tip, which is my last one, is that I follow other coaches. I follow lots of different bloggers that are Trim Healthy Mama who share some great recipes that post monthly and share on the Trim Healthy Mama pages and groups. These recipes are usually special ingredient free because you can't do this plan without special ingredients. And most of them are husband and kid approved. A few people that I follow, one is Coach KJ because I love how she just comes up with recipes on the fly. In the mornings, she just pulls whatever out of her pantry and fridge, and I'm not that great at spontaneity, but I love that about her. And I admit there are some ones where I'm like, I've got to try that. And I do. Another coach I follow is Coach Jennifer Overstreet. She posts monthly non-special ingredient menus. And so I follow her all the time because they're kid approved and husband approved and super and quick to do. And Darcy Dishes is another one that uses the cookbooks to give you inspiration and different ideas. Those are just a few people I follow, but I follow a lot of people to get a lot of different ideas for meals. Because I am a mama that needs quick and easy meals that don't take a long time to prep. So those are my top tips for doing Trim Healthy Mama on a budget. I hope this presentation blesses you. And if you would like to connect with me more, you can do that at healthyblessedfamily.com. Thank you, Sarah and team, for having me and putting this event together today. I hope you all enjoyed the rest of the summit.
Thank you, Christina. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Sarah.